gentlemen, this contest, one fall. Introducing first, to my right, fighting! I like this. Fighting out of the right side of Whiskey Road, this is Mickey Knuckles! And her opponent to my left, fighting out of El Paso, Texas, this is Paloma Star!
Would you?
I'd fuck you.
I love it. I know
You're a big bushwhacker fan, right?
Huge. I love to whack bushes.
There's no bush.
Even better.
Time out. Let me put my creeper fever outside. It's scary.
While she's doing that, I'm just going to do the traditional thing.
Got a creeper fever.
You don't have any weapons anywhere?
Dude, I don't care. Don't touch it.
I don't think you'll have a problem with nobody touching you.
I'll touch it.
He's right here.
Do you have any weapons on you, miss?
You can touch the wrist.
Wanna check?
Yeah.
Check.
Talk about a lick of the air candidate.
Better thing.
Okay.
¿Lista? ¿Estás lista, cabrona? America.
You ready, Mickey? Ready to do this? Bring them to hell.
Denver, Colorado, the man knuckle plays, doing commentary alongside the freshly licked MLJ. So we've got the second of 3 debuts tonight. Paloma Star looking to impress against Mickey Knuckles, who has gone undefeated in competition. This is being knocked off. Queen of the King last. Queen of the King, that's not what it's called. Can we just redo the whole intro?
I'm not scared.
Paloma Star is not scared. Is she trying to convince Mickey Knuckles or herself of that?
I'm not scared.
The fishnet.
Coming down.
It's serious.
Do you want me to skull fuck you? Shut the fuck up.
I like this.
I am terrified of Mickey Knuckles. Let me provide you with Exhibit A, her match against Soraya Knight at Blood and Thunder last year.
That shit was ridiculous. Man, how she brutalized Jules Malone.
Oh my god. I do not like Paloma Star's chances in these matches whatsoever. But this is the first time we've taken a look at her, so not gonna write her off yet. Even though she's given up some size, still able to come up with the leverage necessary to force Mickey Knuckles around the ring. Bit of a stalemate, you might say.
That is impressive in and of itself.
You think so big fan, mama?
I have a feeling I'm not gonna leave this weekend without getting licked.
Oh, you're getting licked.
Oh, I don't want to get licked.
I'm happy to be here, Mickey. Fuck you, bitch.
Well, Paloma Star obviously appreciative of the opportunity to be able to compete alongside Mickey Knuckles, but dude, is there a better striker in women's wrestling than Mickey Knuckles? Is there a better striker in men's wrestling? Is there a better striker in all of wrestling? Mickey Knuckles is so fucking tough. And Paloma Star goes down, but so does Mickey Knuckles.
Yeah. You know, I like Paloma Star's attitude. She's happy to be here.
Oh, but Mickey Knuckles sidestepped her hard, landing on the apron. Might have caught her facing that rope, too. Not much of a rope. And now taking part of Athena's ring gear that was left from the previous match, is choking her with it.
Stop, Mickey. You can't be choking her with that shit.
Now she's got a cane.
Put it down.
Just let it do whatever.
Put it down.
Don't do it!
Oh, caught her right on the head with it.
Are we gonna? I guess this is alright.
Do you want to get licked to death, pal? You let it ride.
It's Combat Zone Wrestling Academy. I'm gonna allow it.
Yeah!
They're right over here by us, Denver.
Bad idea.
Oh no.
Oh!
The bell rang.
She got lead in my beer. Placing her head on the bell and hitting it with a hammer. Is that a nice thing to do? Oh God, we had a whole promo off the last show. Can somebody stop Mickey Knuckles?
Nobody can stop Mickey Knuckles.
Well, maybe pull the star thing. DJ Hart is freaking out.
Anybody in the back? Who's taking a piss right now?
All hell is broken loose.
He has lost control of the match.
You better get control, pal.
Referee control.
Ow. What the hell was that?
It was a big can of Arizona. I would stay in there if I was whoever that is.
I want to go in the bathroom and hide. And now repeated headbutts.
I don't know.
Housekeeping. Hope you didn't flush it.
And now they're going to be fighting in the bathroom.
There's a lady in the unisex bathroom.
Maybe we shouldn't put a cameraman in there.
That's against the law, I think, to put a camera in the potty. I saw a story on Dateline.
Oh, man.
Mickey Knuckles licking what I can only assume to be toilet water off of the face of Paloma Star. And what a ridiculous sentence that just came out of my mouth.
Emma, I'm not even happy right now. I don't even like the secret shows anymore.
Do I?
Make me an offer once the broadcast is done. This is gross. I'm so sad.
I am so happy.
Paloma Star, though. Oh, no. Oh, what? She caught Mickey Knuckles the pile driver. As Mickey was trying to get back in the ring. Oh, these head games from Mickey Knuckles. I mean, obviously you're not going to beat somebody with a swirly, but certainly going to get under their skin. I'll give Paloma Star credit. She's had that positive attitude coming into this match. And now she's been positively hit with a back fist to headbutt. Oh, my God, and the Gamaguri right to the front of the face. Hooked up. And it's over. I don't know. She destroyed it. I don't know. What can we ring the bell with? I don't even know what we... Oh, my God. Please find something to ring the bell so she doesn't come over here. Please. That is suitable.
The winner of the match, Mickey Knuckles. I found it.
Thank God. Oh, my God. Please don't let her come over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest here at Blood and Thunder, scheduled for one fall, is an international rivalry reunion. Introducing first, currently on the outside of the ring, accompanied this afternoon by Chris Dickinson. She is fighting out of Lisbon, Portugal. She is Portugal's perfect athlete. This is Shaw. And her opponent in the corner to my left, fighting out of Amsterdam, Holland, this is Leah Bata.
Well, the bell has sounded, officially underway. Drew Cordero here alongside Jake Black. Gonna be calling the action, and going to be starting things off with an international rivalry renewed, as Shauna is going to be going one-on-one with Leah Von Dutch.
First time they've ever met each other in the United States.
That's correct.
This international rivalry between Shauna making her return to America. We saw her this past summer at the Uncensored Rumble. She made quite an impact, invited back by the company. They make quite an impact on Von Dutch right now.
Yeah, it looks like she may have made quite the impact on Chris Dickinson as well, who has joined her ringside today, causing a distraction. And Leah Von Dutch is having some trouble getting out of the gates.
Hey, Dickinson knows to attach himself to a good thing.
How could you do better than perfection?
I don't know. She's pulling the hair right now, trying to detach the roots of Leah Von Dutch. And Chris Dickinson now interjecting himself into this contest. Giving his, well, we don't know the relationship yet, but giving her the advantage in the early going.
Of course, definitely worth noting that Shauna won the International J-Cup last night, defeating Nikki Storm in the finals at the second ever Secret Show. A plethora of international competitors, as we are seeing here today. The fans bring the weapons, the no disqualification contest between Saraya Knight and Mickey Knuckles.
That's going to be hard hitting, that's going to be violent. But right now the ladies in the ring use a little bit more finesse than those two athletes.
Yeah, a moment of hesitation out of Shauna could have cost her. Caught with that clothesline, followed up with a face crusher. Very quick to get in the pin. Only good for a 2 count.
This is what you got to love about bringing in these international stars to compete live.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen incredible growth over the last year since, I mean...
It's intriguing, as is this contest. Nice drop toe hold by Leia to Shauna. Going for a drop kick, sending her into the corner almost.
Somebody thought that it was going to be Chris Dickinson that was going to be one of the new co-owners of WSU.
Oh, no.
I can also debunk that rumor as well.
He spends his money on other things.
Yeah, I don't think that you can buy into companies with use steroid needles. So.
Oh, come on, man. That's not the Chris Dickinson I know. Nice fireman's carry up there by Von Dutch.
Yeah,
Shanna battling
she was
out.
looking for, she couldn't connect with.
Going for an O'Connor roll. Von Dutch holds on.
Oh, caught her low with that knee right to the solar plexus. And while it looked like she was going to be going for a boot to the side of the head, Dickinson once again interjecting himself, sticking his nose where it doesn't belong, and tripping up.
Something else where it belongs. But Dickinson and Shanna now, perhaps the perfect couple of WSU.
Perhaps. I don't know. I don't know how else I can respond to that. I didn't even know that Dickinson was going to be accompanying her to ringside.
You got to keep tabs on your athletes.
My athletes are Shauna and Leah Von Dutch.
And Shauna, the athlete in control of this one, hard elbow to the face of Von Dutch, trying to rearrange her facial features as she chops her in the chest, causing the wind to escape from the body.
Yeah, you got to be careful. There's 2 different types of chops. One that makes that thud sound and the one that makes that snapping noise. But it's the ones that make that thud that really drives the wind out of the lungs. And that's not going to do you any favors either, getting kicked right in the spine.
Especially after she gives you a hair mare.
Yeah. Crystal Finn's going to have his hands full today.
You know, some people complain about Shauna's attitude, but she's won some fans over here. Dickinson, an unhinged athlete, capable of anything dangerous. Also seems to be getting a reception after his classic contest he's had in CZW and Beyond Wrestling.
Definitely. I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from him as a competitor, but the focus should not be on him. It should be on the 2 competitors in the ring. And it's, it's disappointing to see Shauna, who is a very good athlete, to have to stoop to these depths in order to, basically, I assume Dickinson has been introduced almost as like an insurance policy right here. But Leah Von Dutch, she had a very hard-fought contest, making her debut last night at the Secret Show against Cherry Bomb, who was issued an open challenge. Right now, I don't like Von Dutch's chances. Leg is hooked, that lateral press, just barely kicking out, not much behind that. And we may be looking, we may be minutes away from seeing the end of this contest in the favor of Shauna.
Shauna gets a little cocky sometimes when she's in that ring.
Going to build momentum off the ropes and just dropping that leg right across the chest.
The invisible spotlight shining on Portugal's perfect athlete as she does not go straight for a cover, looking to inflict more punishment on Leia Von Dutch.
Well, you got to think a competitor like Shauna, to somebody who's new here in WSU, is going to be looking to send a statement to the other competitors in the locker room. It's not just enough to win. You have to win decisively.
Exactly.
With that said, I wonder what message it's sending to the wrestlers in the back, knowing that she is out here accompanied by another competitor who was not scheduled to be here today.
And one that's definitely beating on some of the athletes in that locker room right now.
Well, Leia Von Dutch trying to find her opening. Kicking Shauna right in the ribs.
Leia Von Dutch rallying, but she gets cut off by Perfection, who looks like she's snapped a little bit. She's going Sweet 16 violent style on Von Dutch.
And I think realizing right there that perhaps she should not be taking Leia Von Dutch so lightly. These two trading positions, trying to get the advantage, and it looks like Von Dutch is on, well, as soon as I was about to say that, we see the reversal out of Shauna.
It's a new rivalry. This one has deep roots throughout the entire world. And we're seeing it explode once again.
And Leia Von Dutch has never been able to defeat Shauna, so certainly looking to rectify that here today. That bridging fisherman suplex,
I think
a perfect plex, if you will.
Well, legally, I think we have to call it a perfection plex.
A perfection plex.
Not enough to get the job done, though. She didn't have a tight enough grip on the suplex. Chris Dickinson now laying down some strategy.
Yeah, perhaps giving her some advice instead of, it's one thing to be coached on the outside. It's another for that person to interject themselves physically in the match. That should not be tolerated.
Shauna looking to slow it down now. She probably feels like she's taken enough high-impact moves that she has to rest herself while wearing out Von Dutch.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a maneuver that's going to be able to defeat Von Dutch, but like you said, she's going to be able to think now 2-3 steps ahead of her opponent while also continuing to wear her down. She's got that knee right between the shoulder blades, which is extremely painful, but a hold like that is easy to counter. We saw the jawbreaker out of Leia Von Dutch.
Perhaps ruining Chris Dickinson's night in the process. Oh,
now going for that flying head scissors.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors by LVD. Now she's just measuring up Shauna, looking for her next offensive move.
Oh, driving that knee right in the face. And another jawbreaker.
Sitting out with it.
Shauna getting the shoulders off the mat.
Sitting out with that jawbreaker, making herself in the perfect position to roll on top of Shauna to go for the cover, but it still wasn't enough to get the job done just yet.
Von Dutch now, she was looking for this earlier with that fireman's carry. She's got Shauna up on her shoulders. I don't know what she's waiting for.
She's looking for the perfect positioning to drop Shauna down. Referee Miley Cyrus letting Dickinson now. Uh-oh. Almost perfection. Uh-oh. Chris Dickinson now.
Dickinson needs to get out of the ring. Regardless of everything that's going on, Dickinson needs to get out of here.
Squarely. Hitting Dickinson in the first quarter of his last name. Oh! Reverse X Factor.
Yeah, she dropped her right on the back of her head, and now I think Von Dutch.
Von Dutch ascending to the top now.
Perhaps going to be looking for that moonsault. And Dickinson pulling the leg out from underneath her.
Dickinson, though, he's still feeling it as he tries to set her up in a tree of woe. Von Dutch has nowhere to go. Ascending up now is Shauna with a double stomp.
You're going to think that's going to be enough to do the trick.
Just dragging the limp Von Dutch away from the ropes, making sure of this. 2, 3.
She's got to beat.
Ladies and gentlemen, final ball, 9 minutes, 8 seconds for your winner by pinfall, Portugal's perfect athlete, Shauna.
A super solid effort by Leia Von Dutch, but the interjections of Chris Dickinson is what led Portugal's perfect athlete, Shauna, to victory tonight.
My journey is long, and it only has just begun. I don't know which way to go. I'm being pulled in 2 directions. I don't know which way to turn. But somebody's watching me. I don't know which way to go. But somebody's got For all those who
Carrying
listen
her
to
away
my
princess
music and follow
style.
my words, I would like to express my feelings to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, to my left, fighting out of the realm of Chicago, / Dallas, she is the fallen goddess. This is Athena. Her opponent, to my right, fighting out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, this is Jules Malone.
This is gonna be awesome.
You know, MLJ, one of the things that I like the most about the secret shows is that there doesn't need to be any bad blood or any personal animosity. How about exhibition matches where wrestlers get to wrestle? Jules Malone has been very impressive since he joined up with the roster. Athena's going to be challenged for the WSU World title tomorrow in a 2 out of 3 falls match. That's reason enough to have a match.
Spirit of competition is at an
Let's use the
all-time high.
battle. Imagine if Jules Malone is able to pick up a victory tonight over Athena.
And then imagine if Athena is victorious tomorrow. That's got to be an instant title shot, right?
You'd have to think so. Wow! You want to talk about instant? How quick is Athena?
The velocity on that pin attempt was tremendous. As are those punches in the corner.
Now, MLJ, I'm a lame dude, okay? I'll admit this. I only watch wrestling, but this theme music that Athena comes out to, the Reigns of Castamere, I believe it's called. What is the significance of that? Can you help me out? Are you a Game of Thrones guy?
All the attention from Games of Thrones has been taken away because
Thrown out the window.
thrown out the window. Because that pounce was
Malone got thrown. Oh. Malone, I'll give her credit, staying one step ahead of Athena. Taking her down with that snapmare. Oh, just a kick to the back. And now snap in the neck. It's the last time we saw Jules Malone. She had suffered a concussion at Mutiny.
Oh yeah, that match with Mickey Knuckles, that was insane.
Yeah, that was insane, but she's in for more of the same tomorrow. She teams with Danny Havoc against Matt Tremont and Mickey Knuckles in the first round. Queen and King of the Ring 2014.
That's a huge match too.
Of course, that's a tournament that Athena, alongside her partner AR Fox, won last year. She never had the opportunity to compete against Jessica Havoc. She was scheduled to do so in a 2 out of 3 falls match at Uncensored Rumble in August of 2013. However, by virtue of her performance, even though she came up short against Lufisto, one of the most competitive matches we have ever seen, she's going to have another opportunity in a 2 out of 3 falls match for that vacated world title, which we just debuted here. And the crowd was mesmerized.
Beautiful belt.
If you're going to be fighting for a prize, you better make sure it looks damn good.
Let me tell you, I think it's going to be more of the same out of Lufisto and Athena, as Athena just lays waste to the midsection of Jules Malone. I mean, you want to talk about a competitive match. 2 out of 3 falls between Lufisto and Athena. That's madness.
I'm really excited for tomorrow, but I don't want to look past it. It's obviously Jules Malone, who's so tough as they come. She's going to be able to withstand the punishment from Athena. Signature offense, that handspring into the forearm. Jules Malone cannot get out of the way. She's checking to see if she's got a tooth knock loose. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Oh my God. That's a bad corner to get hit with knees in.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 count only.
But Jules Malone, she's just so tough. The hardcore princess that she has been dubbed.
Yes, at Mutiny when Mickey Knuckles was just taking her to the woodshed.
I mean, there you see her resilience too. She's so tough. Right there, catching Athena with that combination. That's the thing about Jules Malone. You can never count her out. Just when you think you got her beat, she's only getting started. Now trying to get the arms wrapped around the legs to apply pressure to the neck of Athena.
But Athena's smart here. She's on her knees in a position where Jules Malone cannot get the full amount of leverage needed to make this maneuver as effective as possible.
That's a very keen observation, MLJ. But that's why Athena's in a position where she can challenge for the vacated WSU World title. So we crown a new champion tomorrow. A new era of WSU beginning.
Jules Malone giving up on a hold, but at the same time, she just drops all the way down to the small of the back of Athena as Athena just bridges up, propelling Jules Malone to the corner.
Well, Jules Malone going after Athena on the ground. This could have been a mistake. She already had her opponent down on the canvas. She brought her back up to her feet just to drive her back down with that side slam. Jules Malone having trouble here, as it's Athena displaying her tenacity, her toughness.
Oh wow, catches her in an inside cradle of sorts.
And even though she wasn't able to get the pin, certainly reversing the momentum. Kill her with that double stomp. Oh, just driving her down again, a variation of a curb stomp.
Now Athena getting the crowd behind her. She climbs to the second rope. What's she going for?
Oh, caught her with that senton.
Big time back senton. She had that leg hooked, but I don't think there's enough pressure placed upon the shoulder blades there.
Of course, Athena, she suffered that shoulder injury in the first Secret Show, was forced to miss the second, had that unbelievable, that standout match with Hanaya. The third Secret Show, and right here taking it to Jules Malone, straight kicks to the face. Someone as tough as Jules Malone, sometimes that's what it's gonna take. But you gotta think that the fans here have to appreciate the toughness of Jules Malone. Oh man, look at that, just firing back. Oh!
Right on the butt of the jaw.
She's got her hooked up. Gonna be looking for Northern Lights suplex. Takes her over, the impact into the pin. And that's not good enough for Athena. Instead, using her power to bring Jules Malone back up to her feet. Oh, just to kick her in the face.
Athena going for the cover, but Jules Malone able to lift that left shoulder right up off of the canvas.
Give Athena credit, though. She's not getting frustrated. She's not arguing with the officials. She's focusing on the task at hand, which is taking it to Jules Malone. Oh, man, is she taking it to her. Oh, God.
You can kind of feel that. They're right here by us, Denver, and those shots are just so hard.
Oh, man, she would have broke her leg. Not a bad strategy to target the largest muscle in the human body.
Again, another punishing blow to
This
the
time
thigh.
Malone catching the leg, firing away shots of her own. Both women are trapped. Both connected with a forearm. Jules missing wildly with that clothesline. Athena misses with a back elbow. Oh, the double clothesline connects.
Two girls with one idea.
Oh, Jules Malone. That could have been a mistake right there. Athena too much fight left in her. Caught her again with that kick. And that's enough to take Jules down.
Another thrust kick, this time right underneath the chin.
What does Athena have in mind right here? Her opponent is all the way across the ring. Well, getting up on instinct alone, that could have been a mistake. Oh, caught her with the O-face. Good night, Jules Malone. That's it. Academic at that point.
The winner of this match, Athena!
And you see Athena signaling for that world title. She's going to be competing against Lufisto in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Or perhaps some unfinished business with Jules Malone. Well, brings her back up to her feet to show that respect, because that's just the type of competitor that Athena is.
Introducing first in the corner to my left, fighting out of Seattle, Washington, this is Kimberly! Her opponent corner to my right, fighting out of College Station, Texas, this is Barbie Hayden!
And we welcome you to this special secret show presentation as part of WEW Women's Extreme Wrestling. My name is Joe Dombrowski. As the trash talk begins early between Kimberly on the right side of the screen and Barbie Hayden, who's now in the foreground with the multicolored hair. Hayden grinds down on the arm. The only way you've seen this match before is if you knew where to look. Not widely released, not widely talked about, but two of the best young athletes in all of women's professional wrestling, to say the least. Get a clean break.
At least I don't look like I fell into the cotton candy machine.
Hello. Stiff
So,
words.
like My Little Pony or something?
I do not have time for this.
Stiff words from Kimberly.
My hair is beautiful.
Raising the ire of the very eccentric Barbie Hayden, who is perhaps the youngest female title holder in the history of the NWA, peaked at number 12 in the Pro Wrestling Illustrated Women's Top 50 in 2014. She's been to the United States, Canada, 2 tours of Mexico, becoming very worldly traveled here, still in the infancy of her career, controlling that Greco-Roman knuckle lock for a moment, but Kimberly overpowering Barbie Hayden. Great neck strength by both ladies to bridge up and prevent their shoulders from touching the canvas. That would create a pinfall opportunity. As Hayden looks to ground Kimberly, the native of College Station, Texas, is Barbie Hayden. Trained in part by Funaki, the one and only. Training school down there in Texas for a while. You can see that wide vertical base on that side headlock. Kimberly creates some distance, but Hayden with a takedown. Pace quickens. And Kimberly with a primal scream and a stiff clothesline. One thing about Kimberly is she hits the drop kick. Pound for pound as she goes for the cover. Finds 2. Pound for pound, Kimberly may be the toughest female athlete. She may be the toughest athlete, period, in wrestling right now. Video clip she was in went viral not too long ago of her getting dropped on her head, struck in the head with a chair by a male wrestler. But you know what? She got up. She didn't complain. She lived to fight another day, and she didn't want any special treatment or sympathy. But perhaps Barbie Hayden will instill some sympathy here with the way she's treating Kimberly at the moment. Barbie Hayden would love her success to go viral. Oh! Curb stomp. Kimberly face first into that turnbuckle pad. That's a thinly protected steel turnbuckle bolt. You see that bolt sticking out the other end there. Kimberly actually she's a graduate of the University of the Arts in Philadelphia. She's a fine arts degree in dance. One would think that could help her body control, her weight positioning in a wrestling match. But right now, not holding up to the offense of Barbie Hayden, but check out Kimberly, that resolve as she starts to fight back. This matchup is really just completely turned into a brawl. I think the comment about that hair earlier really got under the skin of Barbie Hayden. As you see, she's just ripping and stretching the facial features.
Watch it. I let her go. All right, I let her go.
Barbie finally lets go. I believe she had no choice at that point. Kimberly wasn't going to submit, and I question the legality of that maneuver as Barbie comes in with a high knee. right to the sternum. And now check this out. Barbie had a grip on Kimber Lee with those thigh muscles and took her over with the head scissors. This could do it here. No. Stacked her up on her shoulders, but man, Kimber Lee able to get the shoulders up at a count of 1. Modified Dragon Sleeper now by Hayden. Again, that worldly experience. She's been all over North America. Not the most popular submission move here in the U.S. This is seen more often in the Mexican and Japanese styles. Obviously, it's been integrated into the U.S. several times, but Barbie showing her know-how in many different styles, but Kimber Lee gets the jawbreaker. And again, to my point about how personal this has gotten, Kimber Lee takes out the vertical base. Modified Bulldog, this could do it here. Hook in the leg. Only a count of 2. As both women looking for something big here, perhaps. Pile driver? That's outlawed in 90% of this industry, but not here in a DDT. Hayden with an emphatic DDT, stacks her up and gets the victory. Proud of herself, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner advancing to the second round, Barbie Hayden.
Barbie Hayden shows why she's successful beyond her years, young in the industry, but very calculated. Barbie Hayden beats the very tough Kimber Lee on this WEW Secret Show presentation.
And Solo Darling, I think, is ready to go. Wait a minute, I think she has... Does she have another gift?
She might have a peace offering here for Mickey Knuckles.
I don't know if Solo quite realizes who she's in the ring with right
She doesn't. She
Yeah,
doesn't.
she's an
I feel
idiot.
bad for her.
All that sugar's deteriorating her brain. Haven't you seen all the new studies on Alzheimer's?
What was that?
All that sugar's deteriorating her brain. Haven't you seen all the new studies on Alzheimer's? It's all sugar related. Solo Darling's got a short shelf life. I give her to 30.
Well, she is the Vanellope Von Sweets. And ducking the big monster Mickey Knuckles twice now.
Yeah, what's the Mickey Knuckles of WSU? Being accosted now by Solo.
Ducks under a clothesline attempt. Has her by the suspender.
Oh, she used him as a weapon.
Oh. Mickey checking herself to make sure she's okay.
Now this is Nick
I
Papagiorgio.
think she just said to Nick Papagiorgio, her blanks are bleeding.
This is his domain. Nick Papagiorgio is an expert at checking that stuff out.
Take your Irish eyes off my Dublin.
Dublin D's.
Oh, I get it.
What's it mean?
It's a pun. Oh.
Look, I said, Mickey Knuckles isn't going to put up with Solo Darling's antics. Solo Darling is trying to make a mockery out of this sport. Mickey Knuckles is all about the violence, all about creating the carnage.
Solo Darling, he's trying to go for a hip toss to no avail.
I think it's called an arm drag.
Yeah, I would
arm
agree.
drag, hip toss. It's not working, whatever the hell she's going for.
And once again, she's going to try for it a third time.
And it doesn't work. See, this is the problem. The sugar's not allowing her to think straight, but she's getting behind Mickey Knuckles.
She's hugging Mickey Knuckles from behind.
Reverse hug. It would get one of us fired if we tried this attempt on one of the female athletes.
What? Okay.
She's shaking her off.
Yeah, worrying her off.
That is a reversal of sorts from Mickey Knuckles.
It works. That's all that matters. But I think Solo Darling's off her sugar high. Yeah, there we go. She's getting the pixie sticks. Business is about to pick up when Solo Darling sucks down a couple of pixie sticks.
Watch how you phrase that.
I knew you would catch that, and I wasn't trying.
Uh-oh. Mickey doesn't see it. Solo's getting ready.
Oh my God, she's got a sugar rush going.
Maybe that was Lucky 13 stash.
Yeah.
That's all bad news.
Ducks on another clothesline attempt. Solo Darling coming off the ropes, going back and forth, and back and
She's still going.
forth. And
Look at her go.
back and what is she? What is? Okay,
She's
what is
on a
this?
sugar high.
Solo, sweetie.
Have you seen her new stickers provided by Random Things? It's
Dotco.
her as like a flying raccoon.
Oh, there you go. That's how you stop a woman like that. Mickey Knuckles is tired of these fun and games. Like I've said, Mickey Knuckles, she's going to create the carnage. She's going to end Solo's career if she has a shot.
That's not sweet.
Sugar to vinegar. Mickey Knuckles is not pleased with
No,
Nick Papa
absolutely
Giorgio.
not.
Misses another clothesline attempt. Now Solo, oh, she has that marshmallow gun again.
It can't do any damage. We're okay.
You know, to the fragile mind of Mickey Knuckles, it could mean something much worse. Oh, she shot her!
Oh, no, she missed it. She dodged him.
Mickey's down!
We're in the Matrix something.
Mickey's down!
We got to cover here, one. Oh, only getting a one count. Actually surprised we got that much of a count.
You have breaking news over there?
No.
Mickey Knuckles now still on the attack. That forearm shiver slowing down that sugar high from Solo Darling. And now Mickey Knuckles looking to send Solo Darling off the ropes. This time a little bit slower. Solo Darling trying to go for a cross body, but Mickey Knuckles catching her. This is not looking good for Solo Darling here.
Oh, wait a minute.
She's trying to go. She hugged her way out of it, and now she's got a hold of her leg.
Mickey trying to escape. Can't.
I have a question. Actually, how old is Solo Darling? She acts like a 2-year-old.
She's advanced for her age.
Is she? Oh my God, she's humping her leg, I think.
I'm kind of surprised Mickey doesn't like that. I mean, she's on the ropes. Solo has to break it.
Has to break a hug?
Well,
that's not nice.
It's a physical implementation during a match. To hold.
Mickey Knuckles is barking something at Nick Papa Giorgio now.
And Mickey, I think Mickey said she doesn't want to do this anymore. Solo.
Has Solo Darling gotten into the head of Mickey Knuckles?
Oh, wait a minute. I think she's going to offer her a peace offering, if you will.
Here's the olive branch.
We're a week after Valentine's Day. Did you piss off your wife and like
or on her?
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
God, I hope she's not watching after that.
Oh no!
Good.
Now that stuff's gonna be in the ring.
Yeah, Solo Darling's about to be squashed in the ring too.
Wait a minute.
Irate, and look how. Oh man!
Sit out, hug driver.
Into a cover here. 1, 2, and 3.
She did it. She drove her into the cookie crumbs.
A foreign object.
Solo Darling just beat Mickey Knuckles.
Here's your winner, Solo Darling.
Solo Darling shocked herself by defeating the monster, Mickey Knuckles.
There's something somewhere scratching silently inside of me. It's always with me somewhere, growing, feeding steadily. Without a line from who we are to what we claim to be. Every time we lose ourselves, we find our destiny.
Interested in what Solo Darling is offering.
Oh!
No one's interested in what Solo Darling ever offers, especially not Mickey Knuckles. Like I said, Mickey Knuckles is the type of person that promises violence, and in this building, she's bled, and she's gonna crash the party of Solo Darling.
She just violently assaulted Solo Darling.
She should.
With a cupcake. I hope you're happy.
This is one of the best weapons. Solo Darling, though, not letting go of that cupcake.
Solo.
Oh, now she's.
Oh, now she likes the icing. Would you watch it?
You've been acting like this all night. You should expect that response. And now she's chasing down Nick Papa Giorgio.
Glad Solo Darling's day turned the shit.
For my left, fighting out of Blackwood, New Jersey, this is Barracuda Brittany. And her opponent standing in the corner to my right, fighting out of Berlin, Germany, this is the Alpha Female. No, I knew that.
I'm just checking gimmicks real quick here. No weapons, no weapons.
Go ahead.
Is that alright? I'm gonna take that as a no. She doesn't have any weapons. Are you ready? Are you ready, ma'am?
Well, Barracuda Brittany, who has been training under the tutelage of Jenny Rose, faced with the unenviable task of facing the Alpha Female. Alpha Female demanded an exhibition match before she faced Jessica Havoc tomorrow. And honestly, this does not bode well for Barracuda Brittany, a rookie.
Could this be any more one-sided?
I mean, Barracuda Brittany, to the best of my knowledge, has only competed once before at the WSU Uncensored Rumble. And again, training here at CZW, training under the tutelage of Jenny Rose, who's overseeing this match.
She's just walking around with her plants her. What an intimidating person the Alpha Female is.
You know, you said that Mickey Knuckles was a monster, but Alpha Female, standing over 6 feet tall, almost 200 pounds of pure muscle.
Oh, God.
Just trying to put a hole in the chest of Barracuda Brittany.
She's like a cyborg.
She is. Sent from the future to send people to hell.
Come on, bring her on. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Barracuda Brittany not faring well at all. Alpha Female. Man, I'll tell you what, did Sozio pick the wrong night to ref or what?
Yeah, for real.
Alpha Female staring a hole
Bring her off the ropes.
right through Barracuda Brittany, and again targeting the chest. She might just rip right in her chest and pull out her beating heart.
Eat it. You're getting in so much trouble tonight.
We should have moved commentary to a different building.
Alpha Female! No minds!
Yeah, I'll go with that. I don't need to argue with her.
Very methodical the way that she's dictated the pace of this match. Sending Brittany down to the mat and pulling her back up by her hair.
Oh, God.
Now get her up on her shoulders for that torture rack. And Barracuda Brittany's going to be forced to give it up.
I definitely would. What the hell?
Oh! Slamming her down. That's it.
Your winner of the match, Alpha Female.
Well, I guess valuable in-ring time for Barracuda Brittany, but I don't know how much she could have learned from that. Except the lesson, if you're going to get beat up, you got to get back up and start fighting. Jenny Rose now coming to the aid of her protege.
Alpha. Alpha Female? Welcome to America!
Alpha Female. It's going to be taking on Jenny Rose now?
A little bit of impromptu action here.
Joke! You guys are joke!
Well, the fans may be a joke, but Jenny Rose is no joke.
She ain't no joke, brother.
And she's no stranger to international competitors either. We saw her knock off Nikki Storm at Blood and Thunder.
Plus, spending all that time that she does in Japan.
And you got to think that she's going to stand a better chance against the alpha female than her protege, Barracuda Brittany. The question is, how much of a chance?
Show me what you got, bitch.
I want to sample that and put it into a rap song.
Jenny Rose just not tall enough, so instead outsmarting alpha female by going behind. But maybe that wasn't the smartest decision. Caught in that full Nelson, and alpha female instead decided to target the wrist. What a treat for the fans here. Alpha female wanted some competition heading into her match with Havoc tomorrow. She's got 2 matches here. Jenny Rose trying to take alpha female off her feet to no avail. Able to find her balance, still staggering into the corner. And Jenny Rose trying to climb up on the ropes. Takes female down.
Nice arm drag.
That's what Jenny Rose is going to need to do. Rely on leverage. Because she's not going to be able to overpower alpha female. It's just not happening.
Look at the power of alpha female just dumping her with that body slam.
Of course, both of these competitors competing regularly in Japan. Alpha female coming off a short tour of TNA.
You better watch the hair.
I did watch you pull it.
Now I'm excited for that one too.
Absolutely. What alpha female wants, alpha female gets. A late addition to the Mutiny card, but a welcomed one nevertheless. Jenny Rose getting sent to the wall.
Oh, hard thud.
Alpha female is so strong. Just choking Jenny Rose.
On top of that, poor gentleman over there.
The official's gonna get that chair out of her. Get that chair away from her. Now the official's gonna allow this on the outside?
Well, he is Sozio, so he's not exactly the...
Yeah, I know. Not an example of morality.
Yeah.
And what is happening is alpha female continuing the fight all around the building as if these shows weren't intimate enough. Fighting in the laps of the fans.
Literally in the laps. I mean, we're not exactly in the vantage point to see what actually happened, but judging from that thud and from that reaction, I have just checked Denver, Colorado. She put a huge hole in the wall with the body of Jenny Rose.
That's what it sounded like. Alpha female, though, arguing with some of the fans on ringside instead of worrying about Jenny Rose. Now, looking to scoop up Jenny Rose on top of her shoulder. Rose slips through. A few shots to the back. Trying to rebound off the ropes. Not even budging her. And again.
It's like running into a brick wall.
Yeah, except this wall fights back. Jenny Rose, again, this is what I was saying, leverage. Was able to nail the crucifix, but couldn't keep her stronger opponent down. Now going for that flying head scissors. And this time takes alpha female off her feet.
Oh,
Jenny
nice
Rose
spear.
finally takes her off her feet. Is that going to do it? What a huge upset would be for Jenny Rose to knock off the alpha female. Certainly put up a better fight than Barracuda Brittany.
Takes her head off.
Oh, but Jenny Rose bridging out, showing that she's still showing signs of life. An alpha female.
What is this?
A bit of a lackadaisical pin, but that's almost enough to pick up the win nevertheless.
That would put me away.
Jenny Rose in a vulnerable position.
Oh, just whipping her head around. That full Nelson.
And Jenny Rose gave it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Alpha Female.